Hi everyone, I'm Sabina Persson from Castellans, and you're so very welcome to the videocast CX Minutes. It's 6 questions, 6 minutes, and all about customer experience. So this is a series where we bring you actionable insights, practical know-how, and personal stories from top professionals, all in just about 6 minutes. That's the ambition. And with me today, I have Johan Salzman from Salesforce. Welcome, Johan. How are you?
Hi Sabina, I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. It's great to see you again. We know each other
Excellent.
a little bit from before, but do you want to just short say, who you are and what you do over at Salesforce?
Absolutely. So my name is Johan Salzman. I work as an account executive at Salesforce, and I work with our digital products, which means that our marketing automation products,
Mm,
our e-com products. Salesforce has such a diverse range of products these days, so we are
mm.
many different teams. And I work in several different verticals as well, managing some of Sweden's biggest companies, making sure that they have the right solution from Salesforce in their tech stack.
Got it. All right. Now let's talk about the future of CX. What is one overlooked CX trend that you think people should pay more attention to?
Great question, because we have been talking about so many different trends
Mm,
lately: hyper personalization, loyalty programs. And one trend which I see as super important and one of my favorite ones is actually where you use data with
mm,
human interactions to create the
mm.
sweet spot of a customer experience.
Right.
There is nowhere I feel as appreciated as when I walk into an example like a suit supply store,
Mm,
where the person meeting me and greeting me knows my purchase history, my preferences, my service cases, all those
mm,
different interactions that I've had with the company
mm,
online or in person. So I think to optimize the customer experience person to person is
mm.
actually one thing that we should look into more.
Yeah, that's a good one. Thanks. And how do you see, we have to talk about this, of course, because it's on everyone's lips. How do you see AI shaping the future of customer experience?
I think this will be everything for everyone working with customer experience the coming year.
Mm,
And one key trend is the autonomous agents, the
yes.
digital labor
Mm,
that will do so much for us in the future. I think it's hard to even predict how much help we will get
mm,
from these autonomous agents.
yeah.
So, if you haven't already started to deep dive in the subject of autonomous agents, it's time to do that today.
Mm,
And we previously did a survey just recently, and marketers estimate that they could save up to 5 hours per week with the use of AI agents.
wow.
And that adds up to a lot of free time to optimize other stuff when you're
Mm,
working.
yeah. Optimize the things that you like to do
Yeah,
more,
exactly.
for instance. Yeah.
Mm.
Great. And speaking of CX, so how do you see the role of CX changing in or evolving in organizations going ahead?
Mm. And I would say that the experience is the sum of all the contacts a customer has with your organization. And something that you as a CX person need to do is to maintain that high quality contact,
Mm,
no matter
yeah.
what department the customer has an interaction with.
Mm,
One challenge we see today is that data lives in silos.
yeah.
So customer support store their data, e-com their data,
Mm,
sales department, the actually in-store persons, or whatever
mm,
business you're in.
yeah.
So what I would like to do is that I would like to see the owner of CX actually more involved
Mm,
with the tech teams,
yeah.
taking more ownership of data and
Mm,
making that data shared between departments to make those great customer experiences.
yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of those interactions that we do manually today will probably be automated.
Mm,
The people working in customer service departments will be less
yeah.
because agents will take care of so many easy work tasks.
Mm,
So yeah, I think the role of CX will actually evolve a lot.
mm,
We could actually minimize the amount of processes and manual things that we do, and instead focus on the value creating parts.
Got it. And breaking down silos, as you said as well, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, good. Now, what is one thing about CX again, that will look, completely different in, let's say, 10 years' time?
I think it will evolve so much faster than it does today.
Yeah.
So what we have seen now with generative AI is just the beginning. And it might be hard to predict what it will look like in 10 years, but I think that a lot of things will be automated for us.
Yeah.
Insights will be served to us through our platforms. So if you work with CX today, I think one thing that you should do is start to learning what can platforms do for us. What insights can we get served through AI? And can we use those insights to make better decisions?
Yeah.
So I think in 10 years, we will have such a huge kind of decision layer.
Yeah.
So we can focus a lot more on making good decisions instead of collecting data from the customer journey.
Yeah, because that takes a lot of time at the moment and comes from different places and a lot
Exactly.
of manual work. Yeah, got it. Okay, and so if you were to give just one piece of advice on this topic, what would that be?
So where I find the most value is when I gather the departments in front of me. When I stand in front of a crowd where I have gathered sales reps, service reps, maybe decision makers, e-com managers, and marketing automation managers,
Yeah.
people from the entire organization. And then we start mapping up, what does the customer journey look like? What's your touch points? What's your touch points? And how can we bring all this together and actually work with more data and share data in a better way? I think we have so many ways to use data in a more creative way. And my background is that I worked with both advertising agencies as a consultant, and I worked as a CMO creating campaigns, and now I work for Salesforce, where we're very data driven. And I think the sweet spot here is when you use creativity and data to create these awesome customer experiences and also break down silos, because the data that service generates could actually be gold for e-com.
Yeah.
So my advice would be to gather the departments more often and try to draw insights from them as a collective instead of working department by department to gather insights.
That's music to my ears.
Good.
Yeah, absolutely. And with that, we've already been through all the questions, Johan. You were amazing. Thank you so much for,
Thank you.
super valuable advice, honestly.
Thank you for having us.
It was my pleasure. And with that, it's a wrap. So we thank you all for watching and see you next time. Bye.